Alright, so we are back once again with another video. This time around, we are using the full power SS4 Goku on the movie bosses / full power category. Of course, he's not getting any sort of movie bosses leader skill boost, right? So really, I shouldn't have mentioned. Anyways, moving on. So we're using him on this team, and of course, you guys may know him for being the previous best full power category leader. He introduced it by all intents and purposes. He is the full power category leader. Except, you know what? Broly just does it better now, offering 170 instead of the flat, I believe 150 across the board that the Tech Goku did offer before. Again, still a phenomenal leader. Obviously, if you don't have Broly, he's your next best option, right? So I do like how a lot of these category leaders do have a few different variations. They'll have either a 100/120% boost, or they'll have 150 or something like 150, and then like a better one. For example, Gogeta, you know, there's the SS4, and then there's the LR, and then there's the same thing for Potara as well, like that type of stuff. So they'll have, you know, the predominant one, and then they'll have a better one. So that's oh, excuse me, what was that? What was that? So that's one of the things that I do enjoy. Anyways, this is the team that we are using. Hope you guys enjoy. Hit subscribe if you're new. You guys have been killing it with the like goals lately, so I appreciate it, especially early on in the new year. January is always a really bad month for content creators as well, so I do appreciate you guys' support. So again, for today's video like goal, we are trying to get 1,000. Make sure we get us there if you guys do enjoy the video. So I'm going to go ahead and just say it. I know what you're thinking. Why? 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 He's not in this category. I just want to have him alongside this Goku. At some point, I do want to get that. I don't want to leave them together because I don't want this Goku to only have support active. We're going to kind of show him in a few different scenarios with and without support. But I want to ultimately get him alongside his best buddy on the team, which would be this unit for all intents and purposes. And then we'll come back and also, for one, alongside Turles too, because that's his absolute maximum on this team pretty much. I don't think it gets much better. So anyways, that's what I wanted to do. But then we're going to get him alongside probably this Goku. I don't know. This guy's kind of weird because he has Saiyan Roar, and I was looking at these categories that this Broly leads, and neither of them really had access to units that really had something like that. So that's why I had to dip into, you know, not utilizing that. So anyways, long story short, if you don't know what this Goku does, he is a phenomenal unit. He's really interesting because he's not that different from the STR SS4 Goku. The STR SS4 Goku has a better offensive cap in some scenarios. He can do more damage in some scenarios, but has a lower, way worse defensive capability as well. So the passive for this guy is attack plus 100% at the start of the turn. Also raises his attack and defense by up to 70%. The more HP remaining, the greater the stat boost is, and a medium chance to evade enemy super attacks and counter with tremendous power. So his best buddy, by the way, would be the STR Goku just in general, but because they do have different names, full power SS4 versus regular Super Saiyan 4. So I didn't decide to use that one because I didn't really want the comparisons to run rampant, even though I just literally did compare them a little bit. So the way that they break down, though, is if you're below, I believe, 70% HP, the STR one does hit just a little bit harder. But otherwise, this one's a better tank. The Goku STR gets his defense via supers. It's just kind of like, it's another one of those cards that's an upgrade of a previous card. But he's probably one of the, in my opinion, closer examples of a card that didn't really get like a ton better, but that's not a knock against him. I say this every time. It's not a knock against him. It's just more or less that the freaking STR Goku was so ahead of his time. So really what I want to try to do here is kind of just peek his offense and see how powerful he can really get under this new 170% boost that the Broly does offer. So I'm excited. I want to see how powerful it can be. And we are, of course, taking on a Extreme AGL event as well, so that should help out just a little bit, right? So we'll see what happens ultimately. So we do have Turles, and he's going to not get a stun. Broly will most likely finish it off. My Broly, for one, has no dupes right now, but I took a friend that has no dupes as well because I did not want the Brolys running rampant, criticals, additionals, and all that stuff going crazy. So Goku is here now, thankfully. You know what? I was looking, and you know what? It's kind of like whatever. I was like, yo, this Broly, we're going to run him on the team. It'll be fun, right? I was like, man, I sure wish this guy had what's it called, Saiyan Roar, because he's not a Super Saiyan 4, but he is the closest thing that the main series has to GT Super Saiyan 4. Even the black hair and golden eyes, pretty much this form is Broly, I believe, accessing and controlling the Uzaru power in his base form as well. So it's pretty cool in concept. So like, he doesn't have it, unfortunately, but he would be a really cool ally if he did. Because like I said, this category doesn't really have access to anybody with Saiyan Roar, really. So this Goku is not going to go there because he's going to get a finishing blow if he does. 230k versus, doesn't really matter. Okay, so it's just fierce battle. No Super Saiyan from either of these guys. So we're going to go with that. HP is relatively high. Well, relatively high, almost maximum. So, all right, we're going to move on. All right. Okay. So this is the int phase, or is this all of them? Is this just int? It is just int. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, I just realized I said in his base form. Technically, it wouldn't have been in his base form with the grade 8 power. It's more or less in his human form without transforming. Back to that, but done with that. Well, this, I guess, isn't bad because he's not going to do anything. It's not a big deal, I guess. But I just need to set up my rotations a little better. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. All right, 2 turns. Hopefully we don't get a 3rd turn. We're going to go for that. And right here. And the green is fine. Hopefully we don't get a 3rd turn. Hopefully we don't get a 3rd turn. So just so you guys know, this is actually my 2nd take with this. And my initial take, I had the first thing that happened when I went in was this Goku transformed. And he transformed for 3 turns. I was like, nope, not doing it. Scrapping it. All right, so he's back to normal. So we're going to float him here. Get him off rotation. Broly is going to be super powerful here. He'll probably, there's no point in trying to avoid it. He's going to be super powerful here. He's going to have all the support from both of these units. He'll probably wind up pretty much soloing this. Even without a dupe or anything, he's just going to do it. I mean, not like I could have avoided it anyway. He was going to get max key pretty much anyway, so. All right, so Broly is coming through. And 1.1. Oh, no additionals. Yes, thank you. All right, hopefully Turles doesn't decide to do it then. SS4 Goku, or SS3, excuse me, can't do it, so we're good. Don't you dare super him. Don't super him. Thank you. Oh, 47's quite a bit still to take. Oh, boy. Here we go. This is why I do a little bit more of these 170s with the Gogeta leader. Because Broly just transforms too early. It's only a 1-turn difference, really, so it's like DFree, for real, right? But still, it actually makes a difference to me, in my head anyway. So SS4 Goku's buff takes place at the start of the turn. So it doesn't really matter if I heal, for example, with these orbs. STR Goku, unless he crits, will not finish the opponent. But I did want to try to get greedy and trigger Super Saiyan here. Okay, that's fine. Ah, crap. This Goku's going to do a lot of damage. He's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, I didn't realize it. I thought about it too late. Well, I mean, we still have a couple phases. But I thought about it just too late. I was like, wait a minute, that Goku's also 100% here. So, here we go. I'm just going to keep floating these guys. They can't be on rotation now. They're too good. Well, to be fair, oh, crap, he doesn't AoE it. Oh, my goodness, really? He does an AoE attack. This is bad. This is very bad. This is very, very bad. And he has Broly as a friend here, too. Oh, my goodness. Turles, please. It's a good thing Turles actually went back to normal. It's a very good thing Turles went back to normal. We're going to go there. And again. And I'll actually heal here. Just because I want to make sure I have the HP necessary next round. You can target there too. I mean, again, it doesn't really matter. Oh, no, this one's not an AoE anymore. Man, I'm all over the place in this video. This one's actually not an AoE anymore. That was actually the best thing that could have happened there. Yes, that's actually the best thing that could have happened. I take back everything I said earlier. I still wish this guy, though, like I was saying earlier, had that stuff, but it's cool. So Turles transforming actually wound up being a really good thing, too, because of the fact that he will no longer offer support. And he's not off rotation as a floater anyway, so he can just be on the main rotation while I float these Brolys. So this is actually really working out in a good way. I really like the cooler event, though, because it's long. It's long enough for me to set up my rotations and do what I need to do. All right, so Broly is probably, that's Protect Server. Probably going to finish him here. Well, he will not, but he will launch another attack. There we go. That's right, that's right. I forgot all about the fact that it trades off for the additional attack instead of the AoE. And Int Meta Cooler LR is gone. Perfect. All right, so I've been able to maintain about that much HP for the pretty much majority of this video, so that's good at least. So here we go. We have Goku. We're going to go after the AGL Cooler. This is going to be pretty much his peak offensively, aside from the fact that Turles decided to transform at the last second. So keep that in mind. All right, so what are we going to do? Not much damage there. Almost 3 million. Wow. Okay. See, that tells me that he can get pretty much up to close to like 4 million probably. Maybe 3.5. We'll see. We're going to counter this. That's awesome. We're going to see. By the way, speaking of counter, when I compared the Gokus earlier, they have the exact same counter rate and counter damage, by the way. If you're somebody that thinks they have different counter rates and counter damages, they don't. They both have, I believe, medium chance to counter and evade with the same amount of damage. So there is no difference as far as that's concerned. It is medium chance to evade enemy super attack and counter with tremendous power. They both say that exact same text. So really, that's why I said, like, Tech Goku's not a whole lot better. But he is better for the defense, which matters a lot, actually. Defense matters a lot in this day and age, though. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to flip the Turles. I don't want to leave the Brolys together, but I will. That's fine. They're too good of allies, but at least this physical Broly doesn't have access to Super Saiyan. We're going to go for that, heal up a little bit. Don't super me, please. Thank you. So Broly might finish it off here. This is the fully easy aid Broly, too, as you guys might have saw earlier. So he might crit here. We'll see. And he does crit to finish it off. All right, perfect. So that's good. That means I didn't wind up taking a potential super and more damage there. So we're almost max HP for this Goku again. Over 90%. All right, so this Broly, man, he's getting Super Saiyan Fierce Battle support from the SS. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I don't have the option to postpone this too long. I just don't, because of the way that this is breaking down with this Broly. 2 Brolys, actually. So we're going to see Turles next time. If I can postpone this turn and next turn, I'd be fine. Which I don't think I can. I don't think I can do it. We'll try. Oh, we're going to counter again. You can tell because it does a little black flash. You can tell when it's going to crit, too, because there's a little red flash, which is not a crit. Yeah, so I know somebody probably was like earlier, hey, how did you know, right? You can tell because it's a little flash that it does. 3 million pretty much, not bad. I can't, yeah, I was gonna say I can't postpone this. I can already tell I can't postpone it just because he was gonna do too much damage there. So this Goku, man, he's got a crazy high offensive cap. It sucks he doesn't have a good ally like that on this team naturally, though. So what I will do is we're going to run it back. We're going to take a Broly that doesn't really have that. We're going to run it back. We're going to drop the SS4 Goku because he's not naturally here. We'll leave Turles. And we'll put in another unit that is pretty much able to trigger Super Saiyan in Fierce Battle because that's all he really, like I said, gets. And I'll show you guys an example, I guess, maybe. We'll see. So Broly with no potential. Okay, well, actually, you know what? It's fine. I can take one just so it goes a little faster. It's not a big deal. I'll take one that has access to a lot. All right, so we will, if this decides it doesn't want to act crazy, we're going to go over to bosses and full power. So this should be full power, and this one should be bosses. So we're going to actually drop. Hold on, let me redo this. We're going to grab you. We're going to grab you. We are going to take a Super Saiyan and Fierce Battle unit. And then we'll take Turles, too, because at least Turles is in the category. So, Turles! There you are. SS and full power. We'll take you. And then the last 2 spots will be not SS and full power, Fierce Battle. So, he doesn't do a Kamehameha, so I would otherwise probably take some of those units. But, we'll just grab you, whatever. And you. You don't have Fierce Battle. We'll take you just for the memes. As a matter of fact, what links does this guy even have? Let me double check that really quick. He has Saiyan Roar, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Shocking Speed, Saiyan Lineage G2. Yeah. Okay, so all I need is those 2 links. I love how this is pretty much a mono AGL team. All right, let's go in. Okay, so we are going to go ahead from here and jump in with the upgraded, not really upgraded, but I guess kind of more full power team. So changed team. Okay, so what I will do is I'll keep Goku alongside one of the other Gokus I added in. Again, it's not a huge deal. And we'll float the Turles. At some point, we'll get Turles. Sometimes we won't. That's all that really matters. And like I said, Goku's pretty much wants to be around GT units, but he has a lot of key links either way, so it doesn't really matter. The only thing he really doesn't get is Saiyan Roar, which is actually significant. It's a 25% link. It's pretty significant. I don't want to act like it's not. So we're going to take this opportunity to float SS Kaioken here. I actually should have put the Broly in the front so we could take some hits, but it's fine. This rotation should definitely beat Cooler. Should definitely beat Cooler. And before they don't, though. So this Goku's going to be pretty weak on the onset until he decides to transform, but we're good. Doesn't do an additional. Yeah, I definitely should have put Broly in the front. Also would have got that sweet Kamehameha link, too. Oh, 540,000 damage, SA-15. This guy's going to out-damage that. He's going to out-damage it. I knew it. Oh, he got a crit, though. Cheater. Cheater! All right, next round. Okay. So we will, I guess, kind of leave them how they are, pretty much. Pretty much. Now, he's not going to do a ton of damage here, but he does get Super Saiyan and Fierce Battle from Broly either way. So he can kind of be with whoever he wants. It doesn't really matter. And we're pretty much max HP too, or we were at the start of the turn, so it doesn't really matter for that either. This is pretty much natural attack plus Turles, so 2.5. That's a more realistic rotation specific to this team. You can already see the massive drop-off because the big reason why SS3 Goku is so good alongside the SS4 Gokus, this one and the other one, is because, for one, he offers that massive support passive. He has all of the relevant links, and he has Saiyan Roar, which is another 25%, which I've been talking about. So Broly will go ahead and finish it off. And we can now move on to the next phase. We'll get SS2. SS2. I'll let this Broly go in the front, actually. We're going to let these guys be in this rotation. This is actually a really good setup for this Broly specifically. So there we go. We still get the AoE here because I actually was able to clear this a lot faster as opposed to last time. As opposed to, oh, I should have healed. As opposed to last time, I'm able to go a lot faster, so we're fine. All right, so I'm going to make sure that, well, Turles will be back. Dang it, that's bad. No, Turles won't be back. He'll be with this rotation. Okay, cool. So I still have a couple other turns. There's only one support unit, so it doesn't really matter otherwise. Look at how freaking powerful this guy is now with this Broly and stuff. 2.6. He was like 1.1 and stuff earlier. It's my fault, though. He would have been a lot better. That was my fault. The attack wasn't going up. He's like low-key trying to make me lose, though. So 72. This will finish most of them off. Actually, I think this will finish them all off. Or not. Couldn't even finish off the one he had type advantage versus. Oh, wow. He additional normals instead of supers. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right, this Goku should be fine defensively. We're really low on HP because I totally botched this turn. Wow, he's even going to get super. He's even getting a super. Okay, low-key, if we lose here, I'll use the stone, but like... Oh, man. All right, so we got the Broly. He's transformed. He's pissed. He's pissed about what just happened. We'll let Kaioken stay so Broly can leave. It doesn't really matter as far as this Goku's concerned. 206 versus... Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're going to heal up. So here's your Goku without support and also going to be very weak. This is a scenario like I was talking about where it's like, yo, you're below a certain amount of HP. Again, I think it's 60 or 70%. You're below a certain amount of HP, and now you pretty much can't do any damage with this Goku anymore. So don't mess up like I just did if you plan to use this Goku. He's not good. Let's see what he does, though. I'm actually surprised. I'm intrigued by this. We'll see. Oh, I was going to say, we're getting a counter? Wait, what? Because they did the little black flash thing again. You know what, though? 1.8 is not bad. That's actually not bad, all things considered. I was expecting, like, barely, like, 1.2. 1.8 is still double Blue Kaioken. If that isn't an indicator of how bad Blue Kaioken is as a unit nowadays, aside from his links, that is the biggest indicator possible. He's getting 172. He's 100% as well, man. He's That is crazy. All right, so we're going to move on to the final phase. I'm going to postpone this round. We're going to let... Oh, Turles is going to be here, too. This is actually kind of bad. Broly's going to do a ton of damage. A ton of damage. And he has Broly as a friend. Oh, my gosh. I got to separate them. I mean, hopefully we just don't one-shot. That's all I need. And the good thing is it's my Broly, so that means we probably won't. But what I also will do is I'm going to use this because I want to make sure we don't take too much damage. In fact, yes, they do stack. Somebody said recently, DFree, they don't stack. Yes, they do stack. I'm going to use 2 here. Other items, some of them don't, but I'm going to use 2 here just to guarantee that we don't take too much damage. Because I want to come in with pretty much max HP. And I figured 1 would be enough, but better safe than sorry. So ideally, Goku SS4 can come in next round. Man, 2.5. He would have been almost 3 million with Broly. Especially if I think they had Berserker active. Oh my goodness. This card is good. He's not even 100%. So what I was going to say is, you know, I forgot. I lost it. Never mind. I lost it. We're going on. All right. So far, so good. I just need... Well, this Broly... This is mine. Like I said, that's a good thing. So the fact that it's mine means he's not really going to be going crazy and stuff like that. This is like the one time I have units that aren't 100%. And it's amazing, actually. Because it's actually really good for my videos. Like, it's like, don't do a third attack, please. It's really good because I've been trying to do these 170% boosts. And both my Gogeta and Broly are dupless right now. So since that's the case, they kind of don't go ham. And I just take a friend that's dupless. All right, so we have a good opportunity here. A very, very good opportunity. All right. So we have the Goku with no support. Pretty much 100% HP, well, max HP pretty much. This is his pretty much full power, right? Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle. We're going in. This is the best possible scenario. Also type advantage. He's going to heal, unfortunately, but we'll see if this phase can beat him this turn anyway. Oh, we're going to counter that. Can you crit? I don't think this attack does a crit animation. I don't think it does a crit. I didn't see it. So 2.2. Again, that's not bad. A lot of Dokkan Fest units trend between 1.8 to like 2.5 in that area. So he's actually really good. I'd say he's above like mid-tier for like the category meta units as far as that's concerned. Like, I think like if I were to, from what I had in this video, if I were to kind of tier them, I would, from like Z being the top, then S, then A, and then all the way down. As far as specific category, I think I'd give him an A+. But I'd have to think about it, maybe S-, somewhere in that area. But altogether, very, very good unit. I was pleasantly surprised by the 170% boost. And to be 100% honest with you, I was never a fan of this unit. Like, I didn't really find him impressive and stuff like that. So I'm actually very impressed by what he showed in this video. I'm still not a huge fan of the full power category, though. I just think it's all over the place. I don't like it. But that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. And subscribe if you were new. We got a 1,000 goal. Again, make sure you get us there if you did enjoy. Subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll catch all of you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.